Hey YouTube, it's been a while since last August since I've been on to give an update. So I'm going to try to make this long story as short as possible. For those who haven't watched my previous videos or who don't know about my journey, I'll just give you a quick background update, or you can go back and also watch my videos, my previous videos. But I've been on this journey for 13 years, and I'm currently on my fifth fresh cycle. I've had four failed fresh cycles and one failed FET. So the reason for my infertility is I had both fallopian tubes removed. One I had removed back in 2004, and the second one I just had removed in 2015. So last year, the last video I left off was, just giving you an update that I wasn't pregnant and that I will continue, fighting. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still in the fight with infertility, and I'm going to beat infertility. So I decided to take a month and a half off, and I started back in October. I did another cycle, which that cycle I had retrieved four eggs, and all four had matured and two had fertilized. We went to day 5 where one was a blast. They transferred that. And on day 6, the other one had stopped growing. So I had nothing to freeze. And with that, I wasn't pregnant. So I ended up switching clinics because my doctor at my previous clinic that I did the 4 total fresh cycles in the FET with, he actually lied and said that my insurance had disapproved another cycle, which wasn't true because I had contacted United Healthcare. He had never submitted anything. I guess he just, I know some clinics are big on numbers, and I guess he just didn't, see it happening, so he didn't even want to be bothered. So I wound up going to a clinic that the insurance company had recommended, a center of excellence that they like to, I guess, go with, and that's Shady Grove Fertility. So they have a few in the Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia area, and some other states, but those are the states that are close to me. So this doctor, I went to see him the end of November, which actually was the day before my 41st birthday, and he was brutally honest. I mean, so much so that he had me in like real tears. So he basically just explained that, the older you get, we're born with billions and millions of eggs, and the older you get, the bottom of the basket you're at, and some of those eggs might be cracked and not so healthy. He basically used an analogy with him losing his hair the older he got, and he tried to do any and everything that they said that would help him not lose his hair, but the end result is he's bald. He used cream, he took pills, and that's the end result. So some things we just, with time, unfortunately, is nothing we can do. But, and he's not one of those doctors who believe in a whole bunch of medication as far as like the CoQ10, the DHEA, those type of things as far as improving egg quality. So, because I had already had those vitamins from taking them with my previous doctor, I mean, I still took them. He wasn't against me taking them. He just felt like, it may, he can't say for sure that that's something that will improve my egg quality, because we hear about some success stories, but it's so many unsuccess stories. So, needless to say, I still take the DHEA, the CoQ10, I take the folic acid and the prenatal vitamin. And with this cycle, I wanted to try to hurry up and get it in by the end of, well, today, February 28th, because with my insurance with United Healthcare, my deductible starts over in March. So that's why last year I was so pressed to get as many cycles in as I could, because once I paid that flat fee, basically I have an out-of-pocket expense of $68.50, and it is some other things that I had to pay for as far as medications that wasn't covered. Well, mainly like the Lupron and the anesthesia and stuff like that. that I had to pay out of pocket. So total out of pocket expenses, I may have had $11,000. So even though, I mean, that's still expensive, I'm just thankful that I was able to get as many cycles in as I did. I still was able to get 3 fresh cycles and a FET. So, without that insurance, there's no telling what that cost would have been. So, although I have to pay that you might as well say $7,000 again, and plus any other medications that I may come across. Well, hopefully not, because today I'm on day 11 of my cycle, and I'm scheduled for my my egg retrieval on Thursday. So I ran into some problems with this doctor because, he was wanting tests and stuff, and I'm trying to get my medical records from my previous doctor, and some things I'm trying to avoid doing again so that we can put this, get started ASAP, and I could have had everything in by today. Well, that didn't happen. It came close, but it didn't happen. I had a cyst, which if you watch my previous videos, I had that cyst since June of 2016. And that my previous doctor, he felt as though, just leave it alone. Well, this doctor felt like he wanted to remove it. And initially I was like, no, I don't want to remove it because that's going to hold up the days of my cycle. I really want to get this in, blah, 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 with the deductible. My husband was like, no, forget the deductible, just do it. We're going to end up paying it anyway. So I had this cyst aspirated last Monday, or the Monday before last. And so I ended up taking the birth control pills up until then, and then I started the Lupron 3 days after that. And so again, my right side isn't ovulating. Nothing is being seen on that side. But I am showing about 6 follicles on my left side. So thankful to God for, having 2 ovaries, and I'm grateful. So my lead follicle today was measuring, I believe, at 21. So I'll get a call later, and they'll tell me what time to trigger, and Thursday what time I'll be doing my egg retrieval. So I'm excited about that, and I'm praying. And God forbid this doesn't work. I'm already going to have to pay the deductible anyway on Wednesday when I do my egg retrieval. So I'm prepared to do whatever I have to do. So I just want to let you ladies know that I haven't given up. And I don't know if there's anything that, you can suggest. I have cut back on my caffeine. I drink decaf coffee, just 1 tablespoon of sugar. I try to cut back as much as possible. So I rarely drink caffeine. And just try to eat right, One thing I will say is last Saturday on February 18th, well, 10 days ago, I fell and I hurt my ankle and my foot. So I've been out of work, and I thought by working would keep my mind off of things and stuff like that. Well, being out of work, I think, is easier with my doctor's appointments. I don't have to worry about, leaving work to go run to the doctors. It's been much easier. And I just went again to the orthopedic doctor today as well, and it looks like I'm going to be out for another 2 weeks. So it's good that I'm able to get this cycle in without work and, just taking it easy. So I'll try to, stay active a little bit. But for the most part, I've been working a lot, so I'm going to just try to rest and take it easy, and hopefully my embryos, I pray, whatever, fertilize, and I just want at least one to be healthy and to have, a healthy child. So congratulations to all the ladies who I've seen become pregnant. A couple ladies have already had babies, baby girls, and they're adorable. So I just appreciate all your stories, because they are definitely encouraging, And I hope that I'm encouraging someone as well. And, just don't give up, have faith. And that's basically what I told my doctor, that I'm grateful and I respect his honesty and his opinion for what his profession is. And, but I feel like, God has given me a chance financially with providing me with insurance. And also, one of my ovaries is still working and I'm still producing, eggs. So I just look at it like even the average woman who try to get pregnant, some may take a year to get pregnant, So with me, even though that this is my fifth fresh cycle, I just look at it like, this is my only way to get pregnant. I don't have any fallopian tubes or, this is the only way I can get pregnant. So, I don't look at it as, a year or 13 years is what I'm saying, basically. I'm grateful and I'm excited anytime that I'm trying, because I know that it is a chance, because without this, I have nothing to look forward to every month. So I don't want to tear up and get emotional, but I'm definitely grateful for doctors and science and God. And, again, until I exhaust all my options, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to go into debt or ruin my marriage or anything like that. I have a very supportive husband, and we're good. So I just feel like, until again I exhaust all my options, I'm in it. So thank God for my insurance, and just thank God for God. And I just hope that this is, my time. But I'll keep you ladies updated, and stay encouraged, and stay positive, and think I just believe that my prayers will be answered, and I'm going to be a mom. So those are my thoughts, and I wish all of you well, and I hope I don't see a time on this because my ceiling is white. 12 minutes, so that's not bad. I was trying to get it done in 15 minutes or less. So if you have any questions, just comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure you subscribe so you can stay updated, and that's it. So take care, and God bless, and love you all. And I definitely keep all my TTC couples in my prayers, and I'm wishing you all a blessed and healthy baby, or whatever your prayers are. All right, good luck to everybody. God bless.